Hey, they're coming up this way. There's some coming around the Echo Star. Echo Star, watch the other direction. Watch the other direction. Wendell, get over there because there's smokers coming there. Watch your balls coming over this. They might lob it on us.
This is not a fight thing. Stairs are out of play. Stairs are out of play.
Whoa!
You can't be up there, bud. Yeah, you can.
All right, come on. Let's go outside, the monkey. Mission 2 was probably the most complex mission of the day, but it was definitely my favorite. As the story goes, by the time we finished Mission 1, the jungle had begun to mutate the natural elements, like the wildlife within it, and we started to see these creatures that were attacking humans, which is, the things that were attacking us in Mission 1. So Geotree tasked us to get DNA samples from the mutated creatures in the jungle to fully analyze what was happening. For this mission, the roles we set ourselves up in before the event started finally came into play. One tourist from each group was asked to volunteer themselves to come to the front of the staging room, where they were given an Adventure Force twin fire. And they were told to use that for the entirety of Mission 2. I think they could use other blasters, but it was important to use the twin fire, because I'll get into that in a second. But if you've never fired one, it's kind of like a double shot, just without the shells, and it's terrible. It shoots like 10 feet. Randall from our group was a tourist, so he volunteered for the job, and once he got the twin fire, he was now our team's hunter. With this blaster, our groups would obtain DNA samples from the zombies tagged with it. Those DNA samples would be in the form of necklace beads in 3 colors. How this worked is every time your tourist got a zombie stunned with the double fire, our team's moderator would give us 5 beads per tag to anyone in the group with a security roll. If we got 50 beads from 10 tags, so again, 5 beads per tag, 10 tags, 5 times 10, 50, we could bring our DNA samples to one of 2 DNA sequencing labs on campus, which were Echo Star and right outside of greenhouses. And while we're here, let's quickly update the map with the paths that were bushwhacked after Mission 1. Cool. Let's get back to the mission objective. Of course, it can't be that easy to just do a DNA sequencing, because each of these labs had to be unlocked by any human team by holding that point for 10 consecutive uninterrupted minutes. Once that happened, any group could come in and do their DNA sequencing. Once there, a human with a scientist role from each team could organize the beads in a certain pattern given by the mods at the lab along a string, and then once that was finished, they could give it to the mods there, they could check it, say, okay, you've completed the mission, and then we could return to the student union. The biggest challenge of this meta is you wanted to give your hunter a chance to get enough stuns with that blaster to complete the objective, but because the blaster is also so terrible, you didn't want them to get tagged out in the process. It was an interesting challenge of getting your hunter close enough to get tags without also putting them in danger, so you want it to be close enough by that if they got charged by too many zombies, you could at least help, stun those zombies to allow your hunter to get away. Mission 2 is also the introduction of 3 new specials. Forgive me if I butcher this pronunciation, but Zaleria, who is played by Wormy, had Silly String, and if she tagged any humans with the Silly String, they would turn into a zombie. Zeril, played by Pat, had a giant shield, like 7 feet by 5 feet tall, basically, that could just block darts, and I think they could be stunned like normal too. And then there was X, played by Jeff, who was essentially a mobile zombie respawn with their own reset timer. X could choose to create a chain of other regular zombies by holding hand in hand, and if they all sing a song together, all the zombies respawn, and X becomes stunned until their next respawn time. So because we had to leave our Airbnb super quick, Chris wasn't able to eat breakfast, so between Missions 1 and Mission 2, Nick, Sebastian, and Chris left to get food, so they ended up skipping out on Mission 2, and then we also ended up adding some FSU students to fill out our group, along with that Ray the Unicorn guy, who I think was a Detroit Dark Talk friend, so they all knew him pretty well. We would all be led by Rogers as our mod, who I think was the head admin of last year's Endwar. So I was pretty pumped for this mission. I like the idea of having a specialty character with their own blaster that was terrible that we had to protect with. So we listened to the mission briefing. It gave us locations of 7 areas on campus that were supposed to be hot spots for zombie activity, which I assume was where zombies were told to hang out and wait for human players. So because our group had already bushwhacked so much greenhouses and knew that area was pretty safe to traverse, we were going to head there first, possibly do our 10-minute hold to unlock the greenhouse DNA sequencing lab, and then get a bunch of zombie tags around there, around greenhouses, and just get it done there, and then get right back to the student union because it was like right up the road. With our plan figured out, we set off to complete the mission.
There's our navigator right there. You got eyes on him? Hello, navigator.
Hello.
Hey, watch out, that's not technically
Yeah.
in the safe area.
No, this. Oh, that corner.
Yeah, it was,
I'm just being
No, you're right.
I told them they could clean this up a bit so it's like
yeah, they should. Someone should do it.
Someone should do something.
Yeah.
Me.
And this,
Road Trip Crime Friends, we're going after this for completing some stakes. Rogers doesn't get to know because I want him to experience the joys of being an unknowing player again. It's been a while.
it's been years, like genuine years.
Rogers will figure out our strategy when Rogers figures out our strategy.
2019.
Or when I tell everyone else and he listens.
Can we get some of these groups turned?
What?
What? No.
I heard that. Took me a minute to realize that.
Start going with the human groups that run, because the zombies are
I
there.
run, not a problem. I'm not worried about
You
it.
want to save your running until later, you know that.
No. It's just gonna get cooler in the day. No, it's not. Yeah, it is. It's like this is like peak heat right now.
That way? Yeah.
Why are we out? Well, because this game is fun. Let's cut in the middle of campus.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, don't listen to Rogers. I don't.
Hey, will you cancel because of heat? No, like, you weirdo. No. Enjoy it.
Oh, you know what? We have to unlock that. So they're probably waiting there and camping that and unlocking it early. Here, I'll link it. Hold on.
Check it out. That should be our current one.
Hey. Are you guys waiting out 10 minutes here? And then is it unlocked once you do it for? Okay. All right. They're unlocking it for the rest of the mission, and it's a 10-minute unlock, so they're doing it early. So we can go back there for sure if they're able to complete that.
Eyes up, move slower. There are zombies up there. It looks like there are zombies there.
So should I go and die so you get 13 for a sample?
I don't think that's how it works.
I mean, technically.
Get out there.
Did any zombies?
I think there's any zombies. Yeah.
Dork up ahead.
We did. I don't know why they're. I think they're cutting it. They're cutting it. I think to.
You whack.
Do you want to go right or do you want to go straight?
Spud, where are the two zones? Spud.
Denny is a zone. Denny quad, and you can get through it here.
One zone is north of the thing.
Yeah.
Whacking. Who's the hunter? Hunter?
Alright guys, this is a zombie hop, not literal for the mission, but for historic Charlotte, this is a zombie intense zone. Because of all the
Sweet.
walls, so watch the wall.
If you see a zombie like the single or one or two, just let the hunter pick them up.
corral the zombie and then we execute it like proper conservation.
We have to identify its species.
We're the zombie.
Hey, real quick. You guys don't want to connect that tape. Oh, yeah. Because you can't actually cross that.
Can a trailblazer go
A
grab it and
trailblazer,
stretch
no,
it?
a trailblazer can't connect that piece to that piece, but we can't go
Well, it
that
looks
way.
like that piece came up. I'm thinking, can they re-stretch that back
No,
and tape it?
no.
That's where
All right, trailblazer.
All right.
Trailblazer.
All right, I got.
I understand, but the whole point is,
that's what I was asking.
Code
hey,
420.
you're not allowed to cross that line. Only the pink people are.
I'm just taping.
I know.
Okay.
All right, hey, trailblazer, come on late.
I can tie it to this, right?
No, we're here to fix it.
Yeah, just go ahead. I can tape it down.
No, someone else did this scratch.
Does it not pull off the roll?
It will. It's just a little bit tight because this is a full roll.
All right. Just stick it on to what's already there and all.
Yeah.
Or okay.
I'll hold it for you. Got it?
Yep.
Whoa.
All right, don't put it back down.
I need to cut it from my main roll. There.
Okay. This is a good example of the logistics issue with the bushwhacking mechanic. It's mostly a clunky procedure, and it's likely that way on purpose. But when you're in the heat like this, and you're outside, you know, when you're moving around in the heat, it's pretty bad. But when you're standing still and you're forced to stand still, it makes you feel like you're baking even worse. And that's kind of what happened a lot of the times when we were bushwhacking. We were like waiting for our team to finish, waiting for our team to set that tape down. Like, come on, hurry up. Okay, let's move. But we can only move like 20 feet. All right, let's wait again. And it's just like so frustrating because you're like, can't you guys go any faster? Like, what is the holdup? What's taking so long? Because again, it's like really clunky. The tape doesn't want to come off the roll very well. It's hard to, you know, pull the duct tape off. So I was like, shoot, I'll help. Let me help get this done because I can get this done more effectively. And I realized it's really, really hard. My hand, it was impossible for me to do it because my hands got super sweaty, so sweaty that as I was pulling the duct tape off, I was like making the duct tape unsticky. So I was slipping off the duct tape while trying to pull it out. And then once I finally ripped it out, the duct tape just wasn't useful anymore. It was nuts. So I couldn't be of any help. And I was like, you know what? Like, all power to the team doing the bushwhacking because this is not an easy task. And it's a lot of pressure on them.
Let's go hunting.
Why are we going this way?
They're finding zombie they saw.
Okay, well...
All right, scouts, do your scout.
Yeah. Grab some murderers.
All right, security, get your tourist up there.
in front, yeah. He's running, but like...
Wait, stop.
We need bushwhackers. We got a bushwhacker. Yes.
Someone start putting tape down.
Tape me.
Okay.
I need another person.
I'm here.
Oh my god.
Oh, Kevin, you got it?
Yeah.
Can't even...
Remember,
Jeez,
smoker ball.
Good
Louise.
tape squad.
If a smoker ball hits you,
I think I'm too sweaty for
throw,
this.
you are dead. If it hits a
Ready?
branch, a tree, a ground, a fence post, and then hits you, you are alive.
Give us
If
like
it
a piece
hits
of tape.
your friend and
Hey.
then hits you, you're both dead.
Who's the active taper here? Is it me?
What are we doing? What are we doing?
You are.
All right, it's me.
You are.
Holy Lord. We need one person to do that.
It's only 2 people. Hey, you should not be doing that. You gotta come back this way. That's not how bushwhacking works.
Grab tape from
They
the
have
guy.
to grab tape.
No,
Yeah.
he doesn't have tape.
So he has to come back, grab tape. He cannot.
That's not how we did it. No.
That's not how it's supposed to work, Dan. Well, I'm telling you how it works now.
Wait, I thought there was 3 people.
Yeah,
There is. He's the only one that's allowed to carry the duct tape.
Yeah.
They have to stay here.
So he's the surveyor.
Yes.
Okay.
And this is
down
your.
so we can move up.
Road
You don't need to break it. Just tape
You
it
were
down
with us
so we can
last
move up.
mission. Bushwhacking is now working slightly differently. We have to stay at the last.
And then the issue of this mechanic just being too overly complicated came into play when we learned we weren't actually bushwhacking properly in Mission 1. At least that's what we were told. We were told during the overall Endwar briefing that we were going to have some sort of demonstration on how bushwhacking went. And unless I just wasn't paying attention, I didn't see that happen. So I know they had a video online prior to the event, and I know they had the description of each step on the player handbook, but I didn't see any visual, at least during the event. So it was hard for us to memorize how to do it. And even if we got that visual, we probably still would have screwed it up, to be honest with you. We're not the best at following directions, obviously. Okay.
Because, well, it's okay. It's just like, but trust me, this thing is faster too. When you're doing it, you're not
Multiple pieces of tape, like on the
Yeah, I'm totally fine with that. I don't give a shit. So all 10 rolls
Spud,
out that way,
where's the active
like out towards
zone?
Martin. We went all the way to Martin.
Danny Quad is that way. And then,
I mean, it makes sense.
Corvard
to
or whatever.
bushwhack this while we're here.
yeah, but
like,
I don't want to get
Echo Star-
stuck here in Echo Star.
Hey,
Well,
make sure
we
if
could
you guys are
unlock
getting
Echo
super
Star
long,
for other people.
you can drop some more tape for just to make sure. That
Is Echo Star a control point?
That's the second turn
Okay.
point.
What about getting tags though?
Good. That's actually smart. Well, I mean, we can go there and we can hold it.
I mean, someone has to unlock it, which means someone's not getting tagged. And it's a.
Not
it's,
yet. Does
It's the samples. That's everyone total needs to get a certain number, or our group does.
just our group does.
Oh, okay.
Our group. Well, our group needs to do 50, so we can turn them in and make a DNA.
Okay. Alright guys, I think because we're so close, right down there, that circle, that is one of the turn-in points we can unlock.
Down there. I actually see them through the woods.
Okay,
yeah,
perfect.
They're going to be near there because there's a lot of stuff on the other side of that for zombies.
Hey,
They're
you guys make sure you're pulling security for these bushwhackers, because I know we don't see no zombies,
Kevin,
but
drop
there's
a
gonna be
small
coming.
strip right there. Tape down.
Hey, you guys should really tape soon. Watch out! Oh! Bring it back. This is precisely
Good
why
job.
You guys should tape close, but it's fine.
There's 2 tapes on the ground behind you if you need them.
Go that way, though.
Oh, there he goes. He's leaving. Great. So it seemed like there were a few zombies hanging out around the Echo Star area, so we were like, let's just head to Echo Star, finish bushwhacking this area because this is a pivotal point for this mission anyway, and let's do a 10-minute hold. Let's unlock the DNA sequencing lab here and then just get our tags while we're waiting. All right.
He's tied on.
Yep. We're good.
Does anyone up here have pink tape on them? The extra rolls.
I have extra duct tape, but no roll.
Anybody? No?
Oh, something's happening,
I
Culver.
don't remember who it was. It was, but I slammed
Alex.
I'm on you.
I heard Culver. I heard a lot of screaming.
Okay. That building to our left.
Could be.
Adam, stop.
It's a cross.
Ray, you can go out there. Ray.
Zombies behind. Randall's got him. Or at least
Randall,
striking him. Yeah.
Okay. All right. This is our hold point.
Hey, Alex, go ahead and start your.
I got one going.
All right. All right.
That's around the table.
Okay.
I don't have tape. Wait, Ray, instead of doing that, just tuck it behind the table.
Just take it up under, just under the leg of the table, and you can walk all the way up to it.
Oh, careful, you don't. Roger, is that like 10-foot platform at the base, at the middle of the stairs? Do we have to bushwhack that?
You don't need to.
Okay, all right.
Spud, are you bushwhacking or holding?
I'm holding.
Okay. Brain, are you bushwhacking or holding?
I am coordinating the bushwhack.
You are in charge of bushwhacking. Romper with faces is in charge of bushwhacking. There's a whole horde of them down there. Okay, then we bushwhack this way.
We still need to hold this.
We have.
But we do need to get him down there to get him back.
We do, but that's not bushwhacking.
Stairs are safe.
Stairs are safe, but if they get called by.
Hey, Alex, you want to hear this?
By Woodward.
Go ahead, tell the group.
My whole group was murdered.
By Woodward?
Yeah, by Woodward.
Well, we know that happens. Here.
Told
That's why
you.
We didn't go to Woodward.
Yeah, whatever.
He has
I ran.
PTSD.
You escaped. Congrats.
Oh, you don't even want to know. I have
So,
nightmares.
so I recently listened back to the Detroit Dart Talks review of Endwar, and Eric actually talks about tagging out a whole team in Mission 1 and watching like a single sole survivor.
It was an almost total slaughter. We ended up getting every single person in that group, except for one person who was trying to bait us to follow him. But his bait failed, and we just ended up taking down the last group of people that was at the very bottom of this hill, and and we just let that guy go, and he ran off. And I think he joined you guys, right?
Yes, he did. He found us and was like,
Yeah.
my whole group's dead.
He was the lone survivor from that whole massacre.
Yep.
It was insane.
But in hindsight, this sole survivor coming to us, talking to us about how his whole team got eliminated, would end up foreshadowing what was about to come our way.
The backside of SAC used to be a really nice hiding spot. Everybody
I
found out
would
about it.
start. We need to start bushwhacking that way because if they start coming this way, I mean, we could always go back, but I don't want to.
Spud to be in charge of bushwhacking?
I can help with it. Yeah.
Yeah, we start the whole.
How much time do we have left?
How much time do we have left?
You have.
My timer actually is one of the troubles.
You've only been doing it for 4 minutes.
4 minutes, so a little under half.
Let me check range on
Oh! Shh.
That's good to know.
We need 2 more minutes. So, Randall, you pick your 100 spot. You walk to the area.
I hear Wormy. Wormy's a special zombie too.
Kristen, you and Spud, like you guys.
The yellow vest and
blue vests. Not sure they're coming this way, but there's at least one corner.
I see some blasters at the edge of Killbox coming towards it, and I think
Sure those aren't orange shirts. 'Cause
I saw someone holding a blaster, but I think they're chasing down 2 orange shirts. Yeah,
I see blue noodles for sure.
orange shirts are probably Barrett and Goblin, and they've already tagged out like 8 people, so I don't want to interact with Barrett at all. So for context here, Barrett is someone who I've competed with in Foam Pro Tour before, and as good as he is at getting tags out with a blaster, he's just as proficient at getting tags as a zombie. Since 2022, he's been a career OZ and has really racked up an impressive collection of brains since then. And brains, of course, being the printed tags that Boomstick Mods makes. This includes the shoulder pauldron he made, I think, for Survival Fest, that physically has like 8 or 9 brains on display, probably his most coveted tags. And I was like, man, you got a great collection. He's like, this is like only a third of it. I've got like 20 more at home. So he's really, really good. He had already told me before Endwar that him and his friend Goblin were going to be going really hard this year. And by the time I saw him at the end of Mission 1, he had already gotten like 8 tags. So they were 2 people I didn't want to see all weekend, at least during gameplay.
Let me see what our timer's at. We have 2 minutes left.
If we've got 2 minutes left, let's just go on.
Hey, zombies are starting to come this way. They're running.
Once we're done. You guys can go to
Zombies are coming up the stairwells for Killbox right now.
They are. I'm gonna let them.
Zombies coming up the stairs for Killbox right now.
The other group was allowed to move closer or retreat as much as they wanted from the zombie horde, but because we were still in our 10-minute hold, we had to stay in Echo Start until that hold was over. Luckily, our time was coming to a close, but as that was coming to a close, the zombies were also closing in.
Oh, that's funny.
Hey,
I don't
hey.
want to be here at all with that.
Yeah. How much time do we have left?
That is the horde down there.
Down where?
That
We
is
got
one
40 seconds.
Hopefully they should hold them off. They're humans. They're humans.
Camera time.
4, 5.
Hey, Alex.
That's a lot of tanks.
All right. Alex. 6 sock vests. 30 seconds. We need to get
We
prepped.
have 6 songs left.
Successful from us. Oh, well, I can't tell you that now.
I think they've got...
Good. The hold's over. The hold's over.
Yeah.
Hey, we can flank them.
Hey, they're coming up this way. There's some coming around Echo Star. Echo Star, well, watch the other direction. Watch the other direction. Wendell, get over there because there's smokers coming there. Watch your balls coming over this. They might lob it on us.
This is not a fight thing. Stairs are out of play. Stairs are out of play.
Oh!
You can't be up there, bro. No!
Bring those humans up here. We got that.
Humans, we need backup!
Watch out!
Get a line!
Randall, up here, up front, Randall.
Hey, why are we clumping up with the rest of them? Let's push this way.
Headshot.
Hunting.
Zombies get off the stairs.
Well, you
Yeah,
can't
we
charge.
can't charge.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember, if a zombie charges, we have to shoot them.
Yeah, we need to...
Friends!
Left! We need to head this way!
Sock zombies in there.
Bro, Troy!
Left here.
Sock zombie right behind the wall.
Same zombies here. Sock's right. Sock's on the wall.
Okay.
Smokers down!
Randall's down. Randall's tagged. We gotta move, guys. There's too many smokers.
You guys are getting ambushed.
Shit. We just lost Randall.
Oh, sorry. sorry. I didn't see the guns. I see somebody told you. I'm like, yo, wait a minute.
Move. Losing our hunter Randall there really sucked. That was devastating. I wanted him to survive a pretty long time this year. Their whole squad got eliminated in Mission 1 last year, so I was like, cool, you team up with us, we'll protect you. We didn't do a good job. Felt pretty bad. But also, like, there's all these walls around us, and there's smokers behind the wall just, like, popping up and throwing things at us. And so I wasn't even sure if we were going to make it out of here alive. And then there was a bunch of tanks that were coming up into Echo Star and being a real nuisance. So we needed to retreat out of Echo Star. We had finished our 10-minute hold, but one person didn't realize we were retreating. That was Kristen. So we lost her in that. And that sucked because I think she had a nemesis who was giving us a lot of covering fire. So things were just not going well for us. We were not really well organized, and we were losing numbers by the second. So I wasn't sure how the hunter role was going to work if our hunter got eliminated. I realized that we just transfer it to another tourist. So Randall was able to transfer his twin fire to another tourist. I think his name was Josh, and we continued racking up tags from there. But I think Randall got at least one tag before that happened, so your sacrifice will not go in vain. Hey, who's the hunter now? All right. Did Randall get a tag? But did he get a tag before he died?
He did?
Hey, I need someone who can carry this.
Hey.
Now here is the thing. Do we move back in and get some more kills with her? But we fell back. That's what we're here for.
There's a lot of tanks.
Did anyone have full darts?
7 tanks coming out.
Here. What do you need? Yeah, but they're all stunned right now. You got it? Let's move back in.
I don't trust that. There's too many tanks and too many smokers.
Yeah, it's the smokers that gets us on the side.
Yeah, I don't trust the smokers, guys. I wouldn't do it.
Worming is the silly string, which is basically a smoker with silly string.
Yeah, I wouldn't go back in. We have no support from the other directions. They all...
That was the other group.
The other groups are gone. No.
We have a human group.
This was less me just not trusting the decision and more enforcing the idea that trying to take on multiple tanks and smokers by ourselves with our low rate of fire, our poor organization and everything was just a bad play at that moment, at least until the zombies took on another target. And then once they took on another team, we could help flank from the other side and help reduce their numbers. Because if we took on the horde by ourselves, it was up to the other team to help us. And I wasn't sure that was going to happen.
I want to see if we can get one or two more. Smoker on the right. Right, pull back.
Pull back!
Hunter can go.
Oh, he's moving. He's leaving. He's leaving.
I'm going with him because I know him.
Yeah, they know how to go.
Hell yeah. Good.
Hey, get ready for the wave. Hey, get up here. Wave incoming.
Hey, Alex. Keep an eye on this here so a smoker coming through doesn't tag us on this side. Yes. Sorry that happened to you. Yeah. That's crazy. Holy moly. Got your pouch.
All right, we got another one.
Greg, take your bandana off. Hey.
It looks like the hunter and I got that stun about the same time, so we gave that tag to the hunter there. We're 40 minutes into the mission. So
So we're reinforcing them, or do we need to hold that line still?
this line, I mean,
Because right now they can move up and around. Which is why we were holding up there.
Watching back.
hey, watch, there's a tank. There's a tank right here. Tank.
What kind of tank?
I don't know, yellow.
Can you give me some help?
All right, hey guys, we're gonna fall back a little bit.
Yeah.
And let's help our friends. Hey guys, come on. Hey, we're gonna help the rest of the group. Fall back. Unicorn guy is now Hunter.
There's one far one over there.
Zombie is creeping up the ramp.
Zombie over there. Zombie on the side there. Watch him. Watch behind.
All right. This one.
That's why we gotta watch that.
2 smokers up.
Yeah.
Oh, there. Yeah.
Okay.
Watch the smoker.
It'll be funny. Come on, let it happen.
Oh, that's terrible.
Don't waste your darts.
Let's go.
Nice.
Hey, Wormy's up. Watch out. Good shot. Not so much string as it is.
No, let the hunter get her.
Oh my God, it's pitiful.
Let the hunter get her.
It's spring doesn't last long.
Smoker behind her.
Big right stands for worm. You can't reach me and I can't reach you.
Looks like the horde's going off that direction.
Okay. I got Wormy.
There we go. 5. We got 5 more.
Oh, so close.
Watch it.
Incoming.
Oh.
No, he's down when he smokes.
Oh, he's down. He
They're down when they smoke?
You can choose to go down to come get your ball.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
All the way down.
That's a bummer.
we got 6.
Hey, Hunter.
Wormy's
Hunter,
up,
go
Wormy's
around the
up.
corner. Go around the corner and get Wormy.
Watch the silly string.
No, let the hunter.
Let the hunter.
Let the hunter.
I'd rather lose the hunter and replace him.
I am extending.
You're a sacrifice. Was that in the face?
Only you saw that wormy.
I literally got it.
Fucking goddamn it.
Freaking foot. I can't even shake this thing.
Got her.
Yes, that's 6.
Yeah, give me a second.
So we need 4 more.
Oh. Oh, they're still alive.
So what happened? It absolutely does. After we got split up.
So, I mean, basically,
Shenanigans.
yeah, we just stacked up.
But keep an eye on Wormy. This is a good respawn that we can continue to use.
So Wormy was using silly string?
Yeah.
Why are you stringing?
Thank you, I made it. I wasn't gonna heckle you guys.
We have 6 tags. We need 4 more. Smoker at the top.
Oh, like really?
You can always block with your blaster.
Dad.
Hey, where's our hunter? Where's our hunter? Come on.
We got 2.
Wormy and Randall.
Should I take out Wormy just because she has recently trained?
Yeah, she's got the range.
Possibly, or let.
Or take out Wormy and then go out to Randall.
Oh, do you have 40 in your hand?
Watch
Yeah.
it. 2 more.
Yes.
Was that 2 more?
And guys, this
we're
is okay
farming
because
Wormy.
2 more and we're at the turning point.
Yep.
Running around over there in the woods. Yeah, and then we have to do science.
I hate saying this. Do you want to go with Ray to corral him a bit? Or do you want to
He's got to get out of the person.
let him cook?
Oh, shh. He might be able to sneak up. Sneak up on him. Sneak up. Come on. Sneak up on him. Yes!
Got it. Hey, here you go. Last one. Ray. That is science. All right,
Dude, we've been here the whole damn time.
All right, make a little perimeter. Eyes up,
Security
please.
team, guard the scientists with
If
your
you are
lives.
not
Throw yourself into the horde to protect
Either
them.
we miscounted some of our earlier hunter tags, or I may have just missed on my footage one of the last tags we got. But either way, our mod said we had all of our 10 tags, and we can move on with the rest of the mission.
Missing something like I know you have them all. I gave them all to you. So
If they roll away. Or
if they roll away or something, we will figure it out. That's fine.
It's worth giving a shout out to the 2 or 3 zombies here that decided to stay with our group, Wormy being one of them. You know, they could have just went with the rest of the horde and abandoned us, but because they were around us, we were able to kite them really effectively and pretty safely to get our 10 stuns for our hunter Ray, who switched into that role from Josh, and was just a huge advantage in letting us get our 10 tags to complete the DNA sequencing aspect of that mission.
Hey, human! You are now a zombie for going over the bushwhacking line, like by a lot. Turn yourself into a zombie.
You have way more greens than woods. Huh? Oh, we need it.
I think we're done when this is done.
Yeah.
Are we pushing through kill box to get back straight? Because I don't think the horde's there.
It's probably not a bad call right now. Everyone's kind of through Culver now.
So I think push through kill box.
Yeah. Might as well. Might as well. And then it gives us a good idea of Killbox, because we haven't been there at all.
We do not believe the zombies are currently in Killbox. Killbox is the direct route.
Killbox is open from what we just saw.
So we are going to be eyes up, ass tight, and go straight through Killbox together as a unit, slow and steady. Don't run it. Don't run it. Killbox. Right through it. Killbox.
I'll count them out.
But we gotta
And
get
if you're off by like 1, I believe Roger.
I saw 30.
I'll go with the sequencing.
It's going.
Oh, now
Apparently
you
there's
won't.
some mismatch.
No, not now.
creating mutants.
That DNA
Hey
is
guys,
tricky to
oh,
see.
no, there's.
Oh, we ain't scientists. I'm one of those.
Chef, how many did you get? Did you get all your tags? Oh shit!
We've only lost half our squad.
Oh my god. There was someone.
The first group we ran into was literally the horde with the tanks, the shields, like 10 tanks, 3 smokers.
Jeez.
We weren't doing anything to that group. I'm with Dave, so I gotta make sure Dave lives.
That's.
One more ball.
One more ball.
Go! Get him! Rush him down!
You're good. How did we do? You're good. Did the man get his best taste?
We should not have zombies in kill box right now, and that's only maybe 1 or 2.
Are we good to go? Are we done?
We are done. Bro, Troy and friends.
Ooh.
Cold water.
Yeah, I made it back.
Thank you so much.
I'm a bastard. I caught that from the stairs.
How's it going, Michael? Thank you.
Cold water. Anybody want cold water?
Thanks, guys.
Not right now.
But don't get your back set of stairs yet.
On that side of the wall.
Check your wall.
Pushing in as well. Hey, there's another team pushing in from the other side.
Good.
Hold. We're gonna do a play hold. Let everybody that just got some of this water drink it. Drink some water and shit. I know we're headed back now.
We're it's right there.
Everybody, we can take. We're medical holding for water into the shade. We have a safe place right now. If you're hungry, get off the path. All right, bro.
Would you mind scooching over?
Yep.
You got the only bench in the shade. And I am taking part of it.
Nice.
Anybody got a pen, pencil, ramrod, pair of tweezers, anything?
Unfortunately, no.
I've got a pen. I don't know how thin it's gonna be.
I'm just gonna knock the tip off of this dart, pry it out. Thank you.
Yeah.
Nice sound kit.
Huh?
Nice sound.
Oh, appreciate it. Yeah.
Did you print that?
Yep.
It's printed very well.
It's the first one that I made. It's so old it doesn't have a number on it. I used to sell these for a while.
Made that.
Yeah.
Oh, you're SUBMARINO.
Mm-hmm.
Legendary.
You made the map.
Oh, enjoy that.
Right?
Yeah.
There are
Uh-huh.
watermarks on them.
Mhm.
It's somewhere back there. There it is.
I shamelessly put my logo all over that thing. Yeah.
It's a good map.
Thank God he put his logo on there, because it'd be a waste of time not to.
I spent way too much time making it. Yeah. It better. The time I put in.
Actually, the lab coat might be keeping you cooler.
Hey, move her to the shade. Armad Rogers took the initiative to stay back with one of the FSU teammates that got a little bit heat-stricken, and the rest of our 2 somewhat merged groups that got created during that pause moved towards Killbox, which before that pause was completely vacant, and we learned that after that pause was now not as empty as we thought it was.
We got a rear guard. There's a rear guard in place.
Handful of zombies up at the front.
There's zombies on this crosswalk guarding the building itself, but I don't know how we can shoot across the road there. And there's like 1 or 2 zombies I see in Killbox right now. We have humans to the right or to the left here.
I am the Vanguard rally point.
Hey, we got a small group of zombies that way that have smokers.
Z's are coming up. If you want to get out, come with us.
All right, we are good to push and clear.
Watch that left. Watch
Hurry
that
up,
right.
come on, hurry up.
We have 1 smoker, 1 saw.
We got tanks. Hey, Unicorn, I want.
What color's the tank?
Guardian.
Tank is yellow. Is yellow. They're all
Unicorn!
saw.
We got a sock.
Join us.
We have a tank, 2 tanks across, 3 tanks across the road.
We have 4 tanks. There's 1 in the columns right there peeking out.
Yeah, we can cross.
We're going right. We can snipe the smokers. And if we want to
Keep an eye on behind just in case. Yeah.
Are we pushing or are we swirling out and going around?
I think we can do it. We just gotta
We're gonna push it. Hey guys.
We just gotta have people ready. Watch your smokers. Watch your smoker balls. Keep an eye on your peripheral. Watch the zombie around this corner.
If you do not have stocks, get out of the front now.
Stocks ahead. Dead ahead. Stop.
Do we have the zombie out there tagged yet?
Behind us.
Watch! Holy. Is that a smoker? What is that back there? Come on, move with us. Whoa, that was a little bit quick for a respawn.
Ball.
We're good. That was...
We already got water about 5 minutes ago.
You have to let us safely cross and give us an area to cross at.
Are you letting us cross?
Hey, watch out the tank right here. Watch the tank right here. Oh, he's off. We're good. So overall, I think we were pretty satisfied with our performance in Mission 2. We got all of our tags, so that was pretty cool. We managed not to lose too many humans, and we survived the intense midday heat for the most part. So as far as Mission 1 and 2 goes, we were pretty happy with the way things were going, and we're hoping that Mission 3 and 4 for Saturday were going to be just as good. Between Missions 2 and 3 is when the Endwar Mod Team finally placed my large format version of my map that was like on plotter paper. It was massive on the back wall of the venue. And for me, just as like a personal thing, that was like really cool to see my work up there like that. And it was even cooler to see people start to come up and start coloring in sections they bushwhacked to help other teams out. I, of course, had like everything we had bushwhacked documented, so I was putting that all up on the wall. And once that was all said and done, this is what the map of the bushwhack paths ended up looking like after the other teams added their data onto it. And I was hoping other teams would help out, but really not too many teams did. I don't think very many people realized they should have been documenting that. But I also realize it really helps if you've been on this campus before or know the map well at least. So, I mean, you can bushwhack and know that you've done certain areas, but you might not know where you are on campus to document it. So I can't really fault anyone there. I just wish that it ended up working out better for the event as a whole. So it's up here? Great. No. It's not here at all?
It is that way.
Yeah, zombies are that way, guys. I'd be careful. There's a whole horde.
Go! There's these left! Push through! We have